Yeah, a little bit about myself. I just moved to Seattle a few months ago. That's right. Wow, that was exciting. Like, you guys are progressive as fuck. You guys are so progressive, you thought I was a lesbian. Exactly. Yeah. This is how I found out I look like this. I was walking towards a bathroom. As I'm walking towards the bathroom, a lady came out the women's bathroom and held the door open for me. Yeah. I didn't want to be rude, so I went in and sat down. Pissed like the strong, beautiful, independent woman I look like. Yeah, thank you. I told that story to my best friend, and he looked at me, he's like, you don't look like a lesbian. I was like, oh, thank you. Thank you, I needed that. He's like, yeah, you look like you're in the middle of a gender transition. I'm like, okay. All right. From who to who, let me know. I'm 32 years old. Went to the doctor recently. Doctor's like, hey, everything looks good. But just so you know, the number one cause of death for people your age is homicide. I'm like, is that a threat? You want to go, bro? I'll throw down. I went back to that same doctor, and he goes, hey, I found microscopic levels of blood in your urine. I was like, what does that mean? He goes, I don't know. You know how scary that is? When the most qualified person in the room is just like, I have no idea. So he sent me to a specialist, and the specialist was like, I don't see anything. I was like, you sure? Because the first doctor said he found blood in my urine, and this is kind of scary. Is there any way we can confirm this? And the specialist goes, well, we could shove a camera up your penis. I was like, I believe you. You're the expert here. Yeah, 2019 was good. I graduated from college last year. Thank you. I got a degree in screenwriting. Yeah, which means I am unemployed. What? Yeah, any leads, hook me up. People ask me what the easiest class I took in college. Like, the easiest class I took was Chicano Studies. Chicano Studies. It was so easy. It was so easy because regardless of what the question was, the answer was always racial injustice. No matter what, the professor called on me one time, he's like, Mike Devore. I'm like, yeah, I think it's unfair how Mexicans get treated in this country. We need to stand up and fight for the rights. Viva la Mexico! And the professor's like, dude, I'm just taking attendance. But you get an A for the semester. I was like, por qué? Haha, yeah. That's my professor, by the way. You're goddamn right I asked that. I'm Asian. Where are my Asians at? Make some noise. Woo! That's not my name, but yeah, go Asians. Love it. I'll be honest with you, I never cared about being Asian until Hollywood started giving us money for diversity. Like, I will ching-chong it up for $1. But my thing is, I want to start cashing in on this diversity money. You know what I'm saying? I want to start getting a Hollywood blockbuster. I want to be in movies. Put me in Black Panther 2. Right? Put me right next to T'Challa. I'll do his nails. Don't care, ching chong it up. By the way, does anyone want to guess what kind of Asian I am? Anybody? Anyone want to guess? No, one person's like, no, I don't. I don't want to participate in this contest. I'm bad at voting. Vietnamese? Korean? Filipino? It's close. It's whatever the college scholarship wants me to be. 2019 was also an interesting year for me. I got divorced last year. Thank you. Where were you guys last year? Like, yeah, no. The thing was, like, it was kind of painful, not emotionally or physically, but because my last name is Devore. So the entire year, all I heard was, more like Mike divorced, huh? Huh? Get it? Get it? Because your last name is Devore, and you got divorced, so it's Mike Devore. Ah, you got it. I heard that the entire year. And what pissed me off is my buddies would keep calling me that before the divorce happened and it came to fruition. So it got me thinking, I was like, why couldn't they give me other nicknames? Like Mike the Millionaire? Or Mike, I hope your marriage gets better. You know, something more positive. Thing is, it wasn't a bad divorce. We were together for 13 years. We both agreed when it comes to the divorce, we both agreed that this wasn't what I wanted. No, it's okay. No, like, but the thing is, it wasn't a bad divorce. It wasn't bad. We didn't have any kids. We didn't have any property. We just broke up. My buddy's going through his divorce right now, and he's like, my wife's taking the house, she's taking the kids. I'm like, my wife is just taking the Roku. But I'm keeping that Chromecast, baby. So here's the deal. Ever since the divorce happened, things have been going well for me. I get to travel. I get paid to do this. I travel to do comedy and get paid for it. Exactly. Thank you. Thank you. So the moral of the story is, if you feel that your family's holding you back from happiness, they are. Follow your dreams. It's beautiful. Yeah, me and my ex-wife, we got into it a lot. We got into it. We would get into a lot of arguments. We got into an argument at church one time. She was just like, Michael, what'd you think about what the father said? I was like, you actually listened to the priest? She was like, he was talking about love. I was like, the only thing I was thinking was like, man, this cathedral would make an excellent Mortal Kombat level. Just watching Altar Boy get uppercutted. Whoopsies! She got mad at me for a dream she had. Yeah. She's like, I had a dream you cheated on me. All the guys just got quiet in here. Yeah, she's like, I had a dream you cheated on me. I looked at her right in her eyes. I was like, details. You give me details about this dream you had. And she gave me details. She was just like, well, her name was Gina with 2 E's. You met at a dog park and you fell in love. I was like, was she hot? And she got mad. She's like, She was very attractive. But guess what? You will never meet this woman. You will never meet this woman that I dreamed of. So I was like, all right, challenge accepted. Then I inceptioned her ass. Okay, you guys haven't seen the movie, all right. Then we got divorced. No, I'm kidding. I would lose arguments with my ex-wife over details. Yeah, one time we got into it over dishes. I was like, hey, babe, it's your turn to dishes. She's like, no, it's your turn. I was like, I did dishes 2 days ago. She's like, no, 2 days ago we had pad thai. I remember because you ordered mine with eggs. I don't like eggs because of the taste. You know that, Michael. You're very selfish. Just like the time we watched Netflix, you want to watch BoJack Horseman from season 2? Why would we start from season 2? We don't think about the characters. We don't think about the plot development. You're very selfish. Just like the time we were season to watch Finn Joe, 2 hours Seattle, watch Running Jules, Live and Concert. I don't like hip-hop and women because I love you. When we get there, everyone's smoking weed and one pound on the piss test. So you excuse yourself. Let me stare up a bunch of stranger hipsters. How could you? I was like, all right, I'll do dishes. Dishes were done that night. It's all good though, I got a girlfriend now. Sorry ladies and or fellas. This guy is taken. My girlfriend's amazing. She is half black, half white. Which means she's black. And I'm Asian. Some guy came up to us once like, oh, you're Asian? She's black. You're gonna have rush hour babies. I was like, what does that mean? We're gonna have 3 kids and the second one's my favorite? I don't want kids. I don't want kids. The only reason I don't want kids is because I don't want to have to chase after them. I was actually at this plaza upstairs like the other day, and some lady was yelling out for her kid. She was just like, Hunter, Hunter, get back here. Hunter, don't make me count to 3. 1. Don't make me 2. Don't make me count to 3. 3. One. I don't want to be that person. If that was my kid, I'd be like, Hunter, bye. And that's it. I skedaddle out of there. Not my problem anymore. I was in the Navy for 7 years. Any veterans in there? Any veterans? That's cool. I was in the Navy for 7 years. What's cool about the Navy is you meet people from different backgrounds, different cultures. This one guy, when I met him, he confessed to me this. He goes, it wasn't until I joined the Navy that I met my first black guy. And I was like, but you are black. He's like, I know, but I'm from Montana. For me, when I joined the Navy, it was the first time I met a Republican. Yeah, for the longest, I never understood why anyone wanted to be a Republican. I was like, they support horrible people, they support horrible causes. Why would anyone want to be a Republican? But then, I played a game of Monopoly and won. I get it! It's fun! It's fun controlling the economy. You become ruthless. My mom was playing. She's like, son, I can't pay rent. I'm like, well, you should have landed on Park Place, bitch. Sounds like a pre-existing condition to me. I like how we complain about politics every day, man. I love it. I love how people complain about Trump every day. Every day, everyone's like, can you believe what Trump said today? Can you believe what he did today? And every day I'm just like, yes. Why are we still shocked? I would be more surprised if he started doing reasonable shit. Can you believe what he did today? What? He didn't tweet. What? Sounds like a good person. Trump's been in office for 1,152 days now. And I know that number because CNN is counting. Between you and me, I don't think he's locked into his work computer yet. I just imagine him going his entire presidency, not logging in once, and at the end of his term, his assistants will be like, sir, we need you to log in, what's your password? And he'll be like, oh, I know my password. It's a very strong password. Lots of characters, upper cases, lower cases, lots of dollar signs. Believe me, it's strong. I did that joke in Houston, Texas once. In the belly of the beast. Some lady, she straight up got mad at me. She's just like, what gives you the right to talk about our president that way? And I just said the first thing that came to my mind. I'm like, because I look like a lesbian? And she sat the fuck down. Like I said, I was in the Navy. I was in the Navy for 7 years, and when I got out, I started smoking weed. Yeah, right? Because weed helps out with stress and anxiety. And my thing is, if they would have let me smoke weed in the Navy, I would still be in the Navy. You can handle any stressful situation. They'd be like, sir, North Korea's launching missiles. Launch them back. USA! 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 So when I got out, I went on a road trip up and down the West Coast. I was going to Oregon, and this was back in 2016. I was in since 2009, and during that time, the legalization of marijuana happened. So I was like, you know what? I'm out now. I'm gonna buy some weed. So I walk into the dispensary in Oregon, and I realized at that moment, I had never bought weed before. That was scary. That was almost as scary as the time I went to go buy an avocado without my ex-wife. I didn't know what I was doing. I'm like, is it ripe? So the guy, he started asking me questions, and I had no idea what they were. He was like, do you want indica or sativa? And I was like, the good stuff? He's like, are you an idiot? I'm like, yes, I am. But he was super patient. He was super patient. At the end of the transaction, I asked him, I'm like, hey man, I'm new to weed. I'm new to Oregon. What's the etiquette for smoking weed in Oregon? And I kid you not, the guy goes, the etiquette for smoking weed in Oregon is, it's like not whipping your dick out of school. It's like not whipping your dick out of school. Like everyone in here, I was like, what the hell does that mean? Then he goes, just don't do it in front of kids. I'm like, just say that! Just say, I don't even want weed anymore if that's going to be my train of thought. During the period where I didn't have a girlfriend and I got my divorce, I had a roommate. And you know what's crazy? You don't know things about your roommates until you start living with them. I found out that my roommates like to do cocaine. Yeah. And I found out by walking in on them doing cocaine. This is how it went down. I walk into the kitchen, and they jump up. I'm like, hey man, are you guys doing cocaine? They're like, yeah. I'm like, are you doing cocaine off our dinner plates? They're like, yeah. I'm like, come on, man, I eat off that. Because here's the deal. My roommates never did dishes. So for the longest, I thought I was getting all this energy from the food I was eating. Turns out my meals were just laced with drugs. I'm like, I'll do anything for spaghetti right now. Anyone take Uber tonight? Yeah. This great. Everyone else is driving drunk? Okay, I like it. I respect that. I like Uber or Lyft, it doesn't matter, because no matter what, the driver always says the same thing. Just so you know, this isn't my only job. All the time. One time this chick picked me up. As soon as I got in, she just started venting to me about her illegal marijuana operation. Unprovoked. As soon as I got in, she's just like, I have 20 plants. I'm only supposed to have 10. Marquise is going to be mad at me. And this went on the entire ride. This was a 30-minute ride. I didn't say a single word. At the end of the ride, she realized what she did. She's like, oh my God, I'm sorry I talked the entire time. What do you do for a living, sir? I was like, I'm a cop. Marquise forever! Ah. 2 stars. I like rap music. I love rap music. Yeah, right? I feel when it comes to rap music, the rappers that brag the most are the most insecure. Like, I got money, I got bitches, I got hoes. Yes, but are you happy? Who hurt you, Migos? I heard this one track and the guy's like, I got 10 bad bitches right next to me. I got 10 bad bitches right next to me. That's a lot of bad bitches right next to you. Do they have your best interest at heart? You know how hard it was for me to get one good bitch next to me? I got one decent person right next to me. I used to listen to pop punk growing up, like Blink-182, Fall Out Boy. Right? Yeah! Try listening to it now as an adult. You don't relate to it anymore. They sound like a bunch of whiny little bitches. They sing like this and they talk about their problems. But they don't have they have privileged problems. Like one of the songs in high school, they were like, the other day my mom took away my cell phone because I went over the minutes this month. Why do we have to be so poor? Like in high school, I was like, yeah, my mom took away my phone too, relatable. But like in high school, I wanted to be a pop punk singer, but I didn't have privilege problems. I had real problems. I had to sing about my parents' divorce. Like, why did my dad leave us for a younger Latina? Remember that time on my birthday, you mailed me a $20 gift certificate to Toys R Us, and then my mom saw it and she ripped it up and mailed it back with a note that said, next time send real money. It's the thought that counts. All right, I'm Devore. Thank you guys so much.